Wolverhampton Wanderers very much focused on what's in front of them. And what is in front of them is Manchester United in fifth. A win today, and they will be sitting fifth. That it needs to work. There's so much pressure now on Villa because of the position they're in with a limited number of games left. And we saw a shot, didn't we, just before our last break of Christian Purslow, who's in charge there at Villa Park, chatting to Dean Smith. And it almost looks like Dean is just having to explain every sort of decision.
Best and the worst during the 90 minutes. We saw Dendoncker is the only change to the Wolves team that beat Bournemouth. The Belgian replaces Adama Traore, who drops down to the substitutes. Of going for it today from their manager Dean Smith, who was pleased with the way they finished Wednesday's game against Newcastle. Nuno has been the manager. The
absence, the shapes, give a couple of strikers up there. They've got Samatta and Davis, and
but togetherness and protest. Restarted. Foul over there committed by Johnny on the Villa right back, Coutinho. Ruben Neves with Coutinho, and now Johnny closed down by Jack Grealish. He was just caught on the follow-through there by the left wing-back of Wolves. Conor Hourihane has moved away, so Jack Grealish delivers the free kick. It's a little bit too far in front of Tyrone Mings, who was the furthest forward there, and it was shepherded behind in the end by Leander Dendoncker, which is in towards Tyrone Mings, who's gone forward. It's headed on in the end for Aston Villa by Courtney Hawes. And at Tyrone Mings. It's a deep one in towards Courtney Hawes. It's a foul by João Moutinho on young Keenan Davis. Grealish too heavy there, just to find a way through somehow. Got away from Dendoncker and Doherty. And Nakamba and Davis, and the cross is whipped in towards Davis, who was trying to get there in front of the Wolves captain Conor Coady. Thinks one in towards the near post, and Jimenez managed to guide it goalwards, and Neelan was happy he could get back on the ball before an old gold shirt arrived.
Yeah, he just makes that.
Doherty's managed to find a way through. The ricochet off Nakamba helped out, and then he decided to go for goal himself from a tight angle. He scored 7 times this season, Matt Doherty, and he certainly can get forward and do exactly that for Wolves.
Well, his intent there is to go by people. He gets a bit...
Douglas Luiz has made the run forward here. It's the first time that we've seen him do that from midfield, and just a little bit too much on it. Hourihane sends in the cross. Conor Coady didn't get Camber. He's got Dendoncker and Jota waiting in the middle, and it flashes across the front of Diogo Jota.
It's just the pace that beats Jota, really.
Grealish moving in from a wide position and being fouled over there by Johnny. The worst of the weather, didn't he, this morning, Nuno? And that's a heavy collision there. Marvellous Nakamba running into Matt Doherty, and it was the face of the Aston Villa player that went straight into Doherty's shoulders. Nothing intentional there, and Grealish. It's a low shot, and that was held onto well by Rui Patricio. Did come through a crowd of players from Grealish.
Yeah, he wasn't sure, the keeper, was he? Whether there would be a slight deflect.
There's also a threat from the free kick, which is taken by Hourihane. And then Courtney Hawes with a foul on Matt Doherty. Sai's battling over there with Davis. And Davis just left his foot in there on the Wolves defender, right in front of the assistant, who was...
to get there, patterns of play. Look at a great ball from Coady.
Dendoncker running in, and that was alert defending by Taylor to make sure he got goal side to nick it out for the corner.
That was a wonderful pass. And they're just...
Johnny. A little bit too high for 2. In it goes from João Moutinho. A good header away by Tyrone Mings, who really flexed the neck's muscles to get that as far out as he could. And then likewise Konsa. Now Dendoncker, Jimenez drills one in right across the face and wide. Can't give him any kind of space whatsoever inside the penalty area, Raúl Jimenez.
Yeah, there's the change-up for him. But no, I think he's got to make some runs on occasions.
Samatta looking to work off him now. Grealish, Hourihane with a chance, excellent block, and then Davis battling for it, and Rui Patricio there. And it goes towards Dendonka. Now looking to get Jota in. Almost. Slips out of his hand. Oh, dear me. Diogo Jota.
It just slips out of his hand. Look, he's getting two minds. He's just gone to throw.
My word, Glenn.
He's thrown it straight to the centre.
Hand can be better from the free kick. It's a ball in towards Mings, and it's well dealt with by Patricio, who took early decisive action there at the back for Wolves.
There was a better ball in and there was a body on it, but it was good goalkeeping.
And it goes again, and Neil Taylor, I think, got a big shout at the end there.
He does well in the end, because I think he was tempted to head it or try and clear it. It's a decent ball.
Who might well be the player to make way for Traore. It's a good run here. Corner taken by Halrihan, but it's far too deep for everyone. When you think on a day like this, Glenn, where chances for the home team have been... Grealish lifts it in. Here's Samatta, who was stretching to reach it. Saiss this season. Douglas Luiz for Aston Villa with a shot from a long way out. Just had Rui Patricio scrambling across his goal. Might need that kind of method for Ezri Konsa, and Adama Traore is on for Diogo Jota. John McGinn floats it forward. Samatta was looking at time and immediately looking to accelerate. Here's Jimenez. Lovely ball to Johnny, who's carried on running through the middle. Dendonka's up there as well for Wolves, and finds the corner. Leander Dendonka with the first goal of the game. And Traore had a hand in it too. From the back, Saiss is in there too. It's in towards Bolly, and then the final touch there from Dendonka. And it wasn't that far wide.
He didn't know too much.
He more than played his part in that with an exquisite ball.
What happened today?
Strength at the outset from Traore, and then he was looking to run away, but he was fouled. Eager to take on Nakamba. Bursts away from him, running towards the byline, and the block made by Neil Taylor. That's how quick he can accelerate.
Wow.
My word. Making more of those runs in the second half, and he was hoping there that sent Mings into the box. Courtney Hawes has got in there as well. Hawes coming. For a team where you have to work so hard to earn anything against them. There's Samatta's header. Too much contact in the end that lifted it over the crossbar. Today, Glenn, it's been a thankless task up there for him.
Yeah,
Here's McGinn.
They haven't really had that movement today.
He's got three over there this time, but he still gets the ball in.